Shalom. Shalom. Giving all praises to YAHAWASHI, Shem QADASH. Giving all praises to YAHAWASHI, Shem QADASH. And I'm going to entitle this video Reincarnation. And the top Christian scholars know that Elijah came back. So we were speaking Saturday. There was an individual that came out, stayed with us for the whole speaking, a little bit more than 2 hours. And we went into the topic of reincarnation and kind of messed his head up. So I said, before you leave, you will understand reincarnation is a biblical concept. So we went to the normal. There's a bunch of scriptures you can go to without going into Elijah, but the best route to go is to go the Elijah route, because you can't get around that. So I did this before. I did topics on this before, and I'm doing it now because you know the subject was spoken about, talked about on Saturday, or brought up on Saturday, and Apostle Ramlav had did a video on that dealing with reincarnation. And these all the scriptures that pretty much cover it. Well, Luke 1:17 is a good one. This now Luke 1 verse 17, which you can see right here. Vocab Malone, we had did a back and forth with Vocab Malone on YouTube. I would do, like years ago, did a video on reincarnation. Vocab did a counter saying that reincarnation is not biblical, but then he kind of admitted that Elijah did come on the scene, but it was John coming on the scene in the spirit of Elijah. So that's not actually Elijah. Well, it says in 1 Corinthians chapter 14 that the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. The spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So when you read about these prophets, they keep coming back, and all Israel comes back, and Esau comes back. That's the only way you can justify Esau going into captivity, because you have Edomites that say, well, that was my foreparents, that wasn't me. Yeah, but you were that person. Not exactly that person, but you were back there. So, if you say, well, my people put people in slavery, well, you're those same people coming back. And once they understand reincarnation, it messes them up. So this is Cambridge Bible for schools and colleges, and I may go to a couple others because they know it, but they don't use the word reincarnation. I don't believe they use the word regeneration. I can do word search. I'm making a word find on that. But in a roundabout way, they know that Elijah came back, but they don't say it. They see it, but they, it's like you see something and you see it clearly, and you're afraid to say, well, I just saw this thing, this man floating in the air, something like that. But then everybody turns and they look and it's not there. And then the guy, well, I actually saw it. They're going to look at you. So you kind of say, well, let me not, speak on it. I'm not even going to bring it up because you don't think I'm crazy. So that's the same attitude they take with Malachi 4 verse 6. And you said I was standing my lot at the, matter of fact, I'm going to go to that. Daniel 12.13th verse. But go thou thy way till the end be, but thou shalt rest. Rest meaning you're gonna. That's in Isaiah 57, first couple of verses. They shall rest in their beds. Samuel told Saul, why disquieteth me. I believe he used the word rest. I'm not going to go to it. Somebody can put it in the comments section. It says, but go thou thy way till the end be, but thou shalt rest and or sleep and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. We know rest means sleep. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let me do this. And just put in rest. Okay, it's 275 times. So this is a good one. Psalm 16, verse 9. Therefore my heart is glad and my glory rejoices. My flesh also shall rest in hope. Isaiah 57, verse 2. He shall enter into peace. Let me go to the first verse. The righteous perisheth, which dies, that no man lay it too hard. Merciful men are taken away and die, none considering that the righteous is taken away from evil to come. And evil means bad time, from destruction to come. The ones of us that are men of the Lord that are on this earth, we will be beamed up, so we won't suffer the evil to come. He shall enter into peace. That's why Samuel said, why disquieted me? You know, he was rested. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. But you don't break the law. You don't commit sin in the spiritual realm. Back. New Testament. And there's a account of the little girl, and the Lord said, "She sleepeth." She was dead, but she slept. He rose the little girl from the dead. Acts 20, verse 26. Therefore did my heart rejoice, and my tongue was glad. Moreover, also my flesh shall rest in hope. Sleep, die, spirit separating from the body. Right here, the rest is talking about the kingdom. We're going to truly rest. Okay, let me do this. Sleep. Okay, let me do sleep it. Sleep it. Let me try this. Ever be with the Lord. I thought sleep was in that passage. Well, asleep. Those who died in YAHAWASHI, meaning those that did the work. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep. Asleep meaning that died, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that YAHAWASHI died and rose again, even so them also which sleep, which are dead, in YAHAWASHI will the Most High bring with him. So when the ships come and deliver us, the first ones that's going to be delivered are the ones that died in YAHAWASHI in his work. Sahaba's going to be risen up, and he's going to go back. He's going to have a new body. The change in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye at the last trump. He's going to be like a 20-year-old individual, a young man. You're going to see the Marshal, King Marshal, Yaikwab, Elder Yaikwab, and any others of them that these are important men. And then you're going to see many other Israelites that were in the faith that died. They're going to be raised up. We're going to see them get beamed up first while the missiles are on their way. And everything's going to happen super quick. And then once they are beamed up, we're going to be beamed up with them. We of the hopeful elect. That's why it's important to give diligence to make that calling and election sure. Because if you are of the elect, which means you're going to endure to the end, you the same shall be delivered, saved. For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh shall not prevent them which are asleep, which are dead. For Yahweh himself shall descend. And this shows you that the Apostle Paul, the apostles prophesied. You know, they go to the prophetic books. Hey, the books the letters that Peter wrote were prophetic books. The books that the Apostle Paul wrote were prophetic books. For Yahweh himself shall descend, come down from heaven with a shout and the voice of the archangel and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead which are asleep in Yahawashi shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up. That's where Esau gets that term rapture. Rapture is not even in the scriptures, but rapture just means to be caught up. Laquak in the Hebrew. Caught up together with them in the clouds, which are the ships, to meet Yahweh Shai in the air, and so shall we ever be with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because that's the kingdom. And then we're going to come to New Jerusalem in Revelation 29, 21. John saw the New Jerusalem coming from heaven. That was that great gigantic ship